Alright, so we're going to be recording this live in case that you're interested. We're on Twitch. We're on twitch.tv/ The Great Book of Grudges. But yeah, old world bases, and there's a lot of information regarding Bretonnia and so on. So the old world team are back this month with a treat for fans of the world that was. A Bretonnian army painted in the heraldry of the Dukedom of Bretonnian. As if that wasn't enough, we answer your questions on square bases and sizings. I was freaking right. But yeah, so alongside many new kits, some of which we previewed last month, one of the old world will be the Herald of the Return of much missed Rangers of the Citadel Minis. Dude, old minis are coming back. Okay, this is massive news. Amongst these will be the chivalrous armies of the Kingdom of Bretonnia, one of the most iconic armies of the old world. Okay. To celebrate this glorious return, the Warhammer studio created an entirely new army to appear in photography. And so these talented members of the heavy metal team and army painter teams, both teams together, set to work together on the armies of the Duke Gastile, the Red Hand of Bretonnia. Okay, so yeah, okay. This is pretty interesting. This is very, very cool. Look at that paint job. That is so cool. The red and black looks amazing. Bretonnian armies look amazing, but painting every knight with a unique heraldry can be a daunting task. Okay, so apparently they're going to get rid of that. So, I mean, you can still do it, but yeah. But in the era of the old world that we're looking at, it's not uncommon for knights to be part of a regional army. Okay. An army's general would be a duke or a baron. So the baron would be the hero. And the whole army's heraldry will reflect their personal heraldry in some way. Okay, so this is really important for those watching right now, be it live on Twitch or live on YouTube. This means that you can have full regimental Bretonnian armies. This is actually pretty interesting. So each duke rules one of the 14 dukedoms, 14, and their heraldry is a symbol of that realm. Barons serve the dukes, so yeah, barons would be heroes, dukes would be lords. Oh, we can't see anything? Yeah, just 1 second. Apologies. That's my bad. I got really excited, and that is there. So there we go. You guys should actually see stuff now. So barons are going to be heroes. Those are going to be lords. Where are we here? Yeah, I kind of like this, though. I kind of like this. Like, this looks really, really stylized. I think this is going to be something really interesting, in all honesty. I don't know. We've got some background noise because of the game. I like this. I think this is really, really cool. I've never really painted a Bretonnian in that style. Because normally I go for, like, if we go back to my armies, you know, that's usually multicolored, but I kind of like the idea of this. But let's continue, because there's, like, big news here, right? So, the knights and peasants that make up the army of Bretonnia all proudly wear the heraldry of their duke, a white battle axe upon a quartered field of red and black, explains Rob, one of the designers. While in the past, the Bretonnian knights would have all worn different heraldry, we wanted to convey the idea that most knights of the realm are minor nobles in service of a great lord. Okay, this has the added benefit of giving the army a unified appearance on the tabletop. Pretty cool. Of course, elite units such as questing knights and grail knights may wear the colors of their general, or they can each display their own heraldry. So that remains the same. That's perfectly fine. This freedom benefits such noble heroes and gives fans the opportunity to explore different heraldries on a manageable number of models. Yeah, okay, that sounds pretty interesting too. Yeah. This is going to be really, really good. For those of you who... Yeah, for those of you who want to build up a Bretonnian army, this is probably going to be the best way forward, I'd say. So, yeah, let's continue here. None of this means the old color schemes have gone away. We also plan to introduce rules for exile and crusade armies. Oh my god, okay. This first allows fans to focus on dishonored knights, while the second focuses on the idea of glorious crusades that form when the knights from all over Bretonnia answer the calls to undertake a quest. Oh my god. These schemes can be very colorful indeed, just like the classic Bretonnian armies. Beautiful. I freaking love that. Okay, I've got like 3,000 points worth of painted Bretonnians, so that's perfectly fine. Okay. In short, we wanted to give hobbyists the chance to paint a Bretonnian army in a uniform scheme while maintaining the idea that every model can be unique if you want it to be for those who relish a challenge. Alright, so basing. Basing is going to be very important here, right? As you can see, our painted models are on square bases, but these are slightly bigger than they were back in the days of Warhammer Fantasy Battle. The majority of the models of the old world will sit on bigger bases. There are a few reasons for this. Let me just say one thing first. Let me just say one. Oh, good. Look at that whole. Like that's so many arms. Right. Let me just say one thing here. Right. One thing. I was right. So yeah. I was right. Yeah, I was right. Just saying. But yeah, this was like a few months ago where I said it's a little birdie told me, you know. So yeah. Anyways, let's go down. Over the decades, our models have become larger and more dynamic. Yeah, it makes sense, which means that many units have become difficult to arrange in rank and files. Players must be able to line their models up without complex planning, which about which spear has to go where and which order to go. Yeah, this is something which has been a problem since like 7th edition Warhammer Fantasy, where some models just do not fit. So this is great. This is great. I mean, freaking Bloodletters, right? Or Black Hawk Corsairs. So now all 20 mils have been replaced with 25s. Okay. Most but not all 25s have been replaced with new sizes. This is going to be 30s by 60s for sure. I was right. I was freaking right. No, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be like that, but a few people like absolutely insulted me when I had that speculation video, and I'm like, this is my win, man. This is my win. Are the models getting bigger? No, the models will be the same scale as the returning range for Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Old models coming back is going to be so hype. The base size change has also been around. Some of those 90s and 2000 models became difficult to rank up, exactly what I just said before, and we're taking the opportunity to fix the problem. It will mean the newer models joining the range can be more dynamically posed, but the proportions will remain the same. Okay, so cool. Yeah, look at those archers, man. Look at those freaking archers. Those are amazing. So question 1, do I need to rebase my army? If you're playing at home, there'll be no requirement to rebase anything. For casual play, the size of the base will make the minimal difference for gameplay. The rules will be written assuming the new larger base sizes. If you're planning to play competitively, you might want to upgrade. So yeah, I plan to play competitively, so that's definitely something that I want to do. If you don't want to rebase, if you don't want to rebase your older models individually, you're welcome to pop them onto a movement tray, same as before with the right footprint. In practice, movement trays are a useful tool, even if your army is on the right base size, as it speeds up the gameplay. Yeah, if you want to play Warhammer the Old World, you're going to need movement trays. So how do I know my correct base sizes for my models? Base sizes will be given in every model's profile. So don't start rebasing yet, unless you're playing Bretts, because it's very obvious now that they are on 25s. So I was right, I'm just saying. How do I know the correct base sizes for my models? Oh yeah, we already read that. The Pegasus Knights are good. Can I take my old armies to organized play events? Sure, but organized play events, tournaments, campaign events, etc. will probably require armies to be based appropriately for the new game, or an appropriate movement tray. Organized play remains more standardized. Will we be able to buy these bases? Yes, all models in Warhammer the Old World range, including returning models, will be supplied correctly with the correctly sized base sizes. We'll also be selling base sizes and movement trays. This is freaking amazing. This is freaking amazing. You see, like, yeah, I'm going to start, like, rebasing my Bretonnians this week, I guess. Because I have a lot of 25s. I have an absolute load of 25s. We can see orcs here. Bretonnians versus orcs. Yeah. Funny enough, I was just painting orcs today. I wonder what that means. Because we know for a fact the first box is, well, we don't know for a fact, but like the rumors have been saying it's Bretonnians versus Tomb Kings. But this is going to be cool. I'm super, super excited about this. I don't know, man. Like, this sounds really freaking exciting. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. Oh my god, the fact that we've got returning rangers is going to be absolutely freaking immense. Yeah. Yeah, this is freaking cool. Yeah, this is freaking cool. I've got a lot to think about. I've honestly got a lot to think about. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's start a bit of discussion. Join us on Twitch if you want to keep on talking about this. And I'll see you all again very, very soon.